Far out, the weeks are flying by. I can't believe we're here again doing another drop update for all of you, but it's a really exciting week. For anyone that doesn't know, last week was Tourism Week up in Cairns. That's where all the tourism region from around the state get together. It kicks off with QTIC's Destination Indigenous Queensland Conference. Then there's Destination Queensland, thanks to the Department of Tourism, Queensland Tourism Industry Council and QTIC. And then on Friday night is the Night of Nights, which was last Friday night, the Queensland Tourism Awards. I was very honoured to be up there and representing alongside Renee Gusher, who heads up our tourism team, the wonderful Moreton Bay region. We're in for 2 awards this year, and I think we took home the most important award of all, and that is the most outstanding contribution by a volunteer or a volunteer group. So I'm really excited. I'm here today with Suzanne. How are you going, Suzanne?
I'm very well, thank you.
What does it mean for the volunteers, from your perspective, to be recognised across the state as the most outstanding volunteer group?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful on a personal level, but even more so, it's wonderful to bring to the community information about all the fabulous things that are at your fingertips in the Moreton Bay region.
Do you love what you do with us here?
I love it.
What are the types of things that you get up to in your role? Because I know all of you do some different stuff. What do you do?
My role is in the box office, which we're hoping to expand in the near future with more bookings, etc. A lot of people are unaware that we're here, but we are here to provide lots and lots of information, just like at the visitor centres at Redcliffe and Dayborough and Samford, etc. It's wonderful to pass on the brochures and tell everyone a little bit about all the adventures that you can have here.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for all that you do here at Embrit, but also for the Moreton Bay region, and we look forward to celebrating with you all next week.
Thank you.
Today we're really excited to launch the nominations and the judging expression of interest for our Business and Innovation Awards, which are taking place in July 2024, so next year. So expressions of interest are now open if you would like to be a judge for Embrit and look at our many categories. These categories go from innovation to tourism excellence to business of the year, all sorts. So they're very varied, and they really encompass all the wonderful business and representatives we have right across our region. As I said, it's also the nominations that are being opened, so we encourage you to nominate your business. It will be for the 2023 calendar year. So the entry period is from January the 1st to December the 31st of this year, 2023. The nominations and submissions will close into the new year of 2024, and we'll have our Night of Nights in July next year. I don't know, for those that didn't go to the event this year, it was absolutely beyond spectacular. I have been to so many award events, and this one certainly is up there in one of my favourites. So we're looking forward to bringing that event back to you next year. For those of you that don't know, and you're a tourism operator or a hospitality operator, you deliver a tour, tomorrow night we have our industry tourism Christmas party. It's down at Scarborough Harbour Brewing. It's going to be really wonderful to bring everyone together for one last celebration before we finish the year. We know it's been a huge year out there with everyone working at 100%, of course, and certainly being challenged by the lack of workforce that is available. It's not something we've forgotten here, but we hope that you can all find some time to come together, meet with all your fellow tourism operators and celebrate the year that has been. Yesterday, our marketing and PR manager, Ash Kindred, she was recognised and accepted into the Young Tourism Leader program. This is a program that is initiated and facilitated thanks to the Department of Tourism, Innovation and Sport, and takes young leaders that are in the tourism industry to immerse them into schools and work with students and showcase why the tourism industry is so amazing and what different career paths you can have in the tourism industry. So on behalf of the Embrit team, I'd like to congratulate Ash. It's really exciting for Ash and her career development, but also wonderful to have one of our own here in the Moreton Bay as part of that statewide program. This weekend, we have the carols kicking off right across the region. We've got Marumba and Redcliffe Christmas carols this weekend. Marumba's Saturday and Redcliffe is Sunday. Make sure you get those Christmas carols in your calendars. They're going to be absolutely spectacular as always, and we look forward to celebrating the year with you. It's another very exciting day here in the Embrit office as we have launched, and we've got hot off the press, the new news publication that is being distributed monthly right across the Redcliffe Peninsula. It is called the Redcliffe Peninsula Magazine. I've got Lindsay, who heads up all of our sales for the Redcliffe Peninsula, along with Shane Newcomb, here to talk to us a little bit about this production. What's this one all about, Lindsay?
This is just a really lovely local news magazine called the Redcliffe Peninsula that's got everything from sports to community news, what everyone's doing in the community and what's happening. It's just going to be a great magazine for the community in Redcliffe.
So our amazing chief editor, Kylie Knight, is the editor of this magazine, and I'm sure many of you out there know who Kylie is. She has a huge background and history in news media, so we're really excited and pleased to have Kylie leading this amazing piece. How do people get involved? So if they have got newsworthy stories or they want to get involved in advertising, what's the process?
Get hold of us at Embret here, either myself, Lindsay Lawler, or myself, or Shane Newcomb, or Kylie Knight, and we'll help you out straight away.
So what types of stories are we looking to feature in this magazine?
Any good news stories within the community, any charity stories, just anything that's really good news and happy.
And what about advertising? So if I want to look at advertising, can anyone advertise in this? Is it good prices? What are we looking at?
Look, great prices. Redcliffe businesses can advertise, but you can also come out from the region if you want to target that Redcliffe market.
Awesome. Thanks, Lindsay. Make sure you pick up your copy. This goes alongside all of those other amazing magazines that we do quarterly called Moreton Life. The editorial team here are absolutely incredible, working really hard to make sure that we are showcasing all the amazing good news stories happening right across the region. I have two final things for you. 20th of December is our last Innovate Moreton Bay social for this year. So Steve runs those out at North Lake Sports Club. Make sure you come along to them. They're such a great way to network with other like-minded businesses who are in that innovation startup space and connect and provide those just great foundation for support for you as you finish off this year but enter into next year as well. Finally, in this newsletter, we're sharing with you an example of a tidbits and tales that we have been distributing from the Moreton Bay. The purpose of this newsletter that we distribute is to a media network. It's to engage media, travel writers, news media, influencers right across Australia and share with them little snippets of why they might have an opportunity for a story here in the region or what might inspire them to generate new content in their business, in what they do. We need your help. We send this newsletter every fortnight, and Lacey in the tourism team has done a marvellous job at following pages and scoping content and information, but there's never too much. So please, if you've got something new in your product, an enhancement, something's coming, we want to be the first to know about it. We want to help you get that out on the statewide and national stage, whether that is in tourism or it might be in innovation, it might be in events, it could be broad right across our whole sector of the region. So please let us know if you've got something coming up. We'll look at whether we can feature it in the Tidbits newsletter, which we absolutely will with your permission, or we might be able to look at greater media exposure. So keep us informed with everything new and newsworthy in your business, and let us help you grow your reputation and your recognition.